We're going to practice graphing a line, and the equation of a line that we're working with is in slope-intercept form. So what we want to do is identify the y-intercept as -6 and the slope as 2/5. So the equation is y equals mx plus b. B is your y-intercept. And what that means is that the coordinate is 0, comma, whatever that b value is, and we plot it over here on the graph. And then this, by the graph I mean on the y-axis specifically. So we go to the coordinate 0, -6, and we're going to put a dot right there in just a moment. And then we just use the slope, the 2/5, which is going to be our slope. And slope, of course, that we've been practicing is rise over run. And so this is 2/5. So once we click this dot here at 6, we're going to rise from there and then run 2/5. So we click a dot, and then we're going to rise 1, 2, and run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces and click a dot. And that line is automatically generated for us. If you didn't have an automatic generator like this, you would connect that line with a straight edge or ruler of your choosing, and then you would have that line graphed. So now we're going to do a very similar problem with negative slope. Whoops. So this graph with negative slope, we identify this is the slope. This is the mx plus b. This is the y-intercept. So slope is m, y-intercept is b. So all we'd have to do is say 0, comma, that y-intercept of 5. And we click that dot right here. And from there, we're going to rise down 3. So the rise is -3 over the run is 4. So that means we're going to go and click this 5 and then go down 1, 2, 3 spaces and then run 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right. Notice the rise is always first and then you run to the right. So rise is actually a downward rise. We rise down, even though the word rise prompts our brain to say go up, it's a negative rise. You go down, and then you always run to the right. Run to the right. And that's where people get messed up, is they reverse. They run to the left, or they something. You could actually rise up 3 and then run left 4. That would work also, but I like to keep it consistent. If we're given a line and we're supposed to go to slope-intercept form, then we just have to identify the slope, the rise over the run. We need to find the y-intercept, and then we need to write mx plus b form from those two things, where the m is the rise over the run, and the y-intercept produces the b value. So the y-intercept should be visible right away. That's -4. The only real work is going to be to find the slope. And because they gave us dots labeled, we can count the distance from 8 to 2 as our rise down would be -6. And then the run is over 1 box to the right. So the m is -6. Then you write x plus -4, which you would actually want to rewrite and say y equals -6x minus 4 would be your slope-intercept form for a line like that one. So here's an example, last one, of positive slope, slope-intercept form. You need to find your m and the y-intercept. Y-intercept should be obvious. Right here it is 3, so that's your b value in the form y equals mx plus b. The slope, we just count the rise, count the run. In this case, it's up 1 over 1, so the m is 1. So you write y equals 1x, or just x, plus 3. And that's it.